In this lecture, we are going to publish our event using Salesforce API. What we are going to do is we will log in into Workbench. From Workbench, we are going to navigate to Utilities and then REST Explorer. And then what we will do is, as we know that in previous two lectures, we have created the platform event record. In this lecture, also we are going to create the platform event record, but with the help of our Workbench. This is a sample body that we are going to send to create the record. Now let's quickly do that. This is our Workbench URL, workbench.developersports.com. I'm going to log in here with the API version of 50, and environment is my environment is production because we are not working with sandbox. Once you are logged in into your Workbench, go to Utilities, click on REST Explorer. By default, it is going to show you this URL. Now to create any object record, which is either standard, custom or platform event, what you need to do is just go to S-objects, and then you have to put the API name of your object. And in our case, the API name of our object is test underscore event double underscore e. And for the testing purpose, if this URL is correct or not, just use get method and execute it. Now we can see that we have got object describe, and then we have got recent items which will have nothing. And now what we need to do is we need to do a post method to a Salesforce. As we are going to send a JSON body, how we know that JSON body we need to send? Go to this header section. Under the header, you will see that it is accepting application by JSON, and also the content type is application by JSON. Now here, what parameters we need to send? For that, we just need to go to our platform event and find out what all field we have created. We have name field, and then we have account ID. So what we will do is we will send a name field and we will say API event. And then if you want to send the account ID field, you can send that as well. What I'm going to send is I'm going to send a blank value over here. I don't want any account to be related with this platform event. This is just a simple event that I want to subscribe. Before I go ahead and execute it, what I'll say is go ahead and renew your renew your debug log if you are watching the video after 24 hours. If not, this is already renewed. So what I will do is I'll go ahead edit, and I will try to change the timing which comes from now to next 24 hours, and I just added or edited my debug log. Now what I will do is, as we know that in our platform event we have created a trigger which is subscribing our platform event. So what will happen, what are all the code or the debug that we have put inside our trigger, it will show us. There are two for now. One is trigger executed and other one is just an information about our platform event. Now let's go ahead execute it. Now we have executed here. You can see as a ID we got, this is our platform event ID. Success is true. That means there are no error that we have got. Now what we can do is we can go ahead to our developer console, not developer console, debug log screen, refresh the page to see if we have got the event or not. Now you are getting two events over here. What is the reason of getting these two debug logs? One debug log is associated with our trigger and the second debug log is associated with our process builder, because now there are two things, there are two components which are subscribing our platform event. Okay, so here you can see this is our trigger which is actually firing whenever our event is being published, and this is one debug, line number 2, and this is second debug which is event. And if we see that the event is API event that we have published and value is null. So this is the first. If we go to the second here, you will see that this is our if we talk about here what is flow is interview here, and if we try to find out flow, you can see here flow create interview begins, flow create interview end, and then we have again interview begin which is saying that account subscribe the platform event. That is why we are getting two debug logs. Now if you wanted to know how many components that are subscribing to that particular event, what you can do is you can go to your platform event, And if you scroll down under subscription, you will see that there are two things. One is a trigger and other one is your process builder. If you open this will open the trigger again. And if you click on this, it should open your process builder. The detail about your process builder over here. So that is how we can publish the event using our API, which is nothing. We have used Workbench. If you wanted to publish this, you can also publish using some other tools like Postman or any web service API or any web service testing tool or REST testing tool.